Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing for the Lenovo ZUK Z1. And as you can see on the box, nothing is actually printed, only there is slight ZUK over here. It's just embossed, hardly visible. And we'll just open this up. And this is the handset itself that we have. Some Chinese stuff. Let me take this out. And the initial impressions, the build quality looks to be nice. And regarding the pricing, we have a protective cover. Yeah, this goes out. So this is what the handset looks like. Actually, there are two variants. One is that whitish one, and this is the gray one. I feel that the gray one looks better. And regarding the pricing, this device will be sold in India via Amazon.in for rupees 13,500. And again, I wouldn't say it has the best latest processor, but the other specs are actually decent for the price. It comes with 64 gigabytes of internal storage. We have some paperwork over here and SIM ejector tool. I'll just keep that thing to the side. And the interesting thing is that this one has a USB-C type port. So we are getting the USB-C type. As you can see, this is the adapter, and it's anything printed on this. Let me just look at it, and it says 5.2 volts at 2.5 amps. So that is interesting. So that is theoretically around 13 watts. So this is between Qualcomm quick charging 1 and Qualcomm quick charging 2, I would say 13 watts. So that's what we get in the box. Let's look at the handset itself. So this is the handset itself. And again, this one has dual SIMs and it accepts nano SIM. And let me give you an overview. On the top, we have the 3.5mm headphone jack, a nice metallic frame, feels actually good to hold. We have the volume rockers and the power on off button. And on the bottom, the speaker grill, the USB-C type port, the main microphone. And on this end, this is your SIM slot where your dual nano SIMs go. As it has 64 gigabytes of internal storage, we don't have any micro SD card slot. And let me actually now boot this up and set it up. And in the meantime, let me give you a configuration overview. This ZUK Z1 has a 5.5-inch 1080p screen, which is having 100% NTSC gamut. It is a dual SIM device. It is powered by the Snapdragon 801 processor, which is a quad-core processor clocked at 2.5 GHz. It is having the Adreno 330 GPU, 3 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage. It also has a fingerprint scanner, USB-C type port, a 4100 mAh battery. Moving to the rear facing camera, it's a 13 megapixel camera with optical image stabilization. And the front facing camera is actually a 8 megapixel shooter. And it is powered by Cyanogen mod. I'm just setting up the Wi-Fi, and it does have dual band Wi-Fi. And I've just set up the device, and this is the first boot, and already it says that we have a system update. Again, it's running on Cyanogen OS, so it's very close to stock Android experience that you get. But let's see what do we get. We have audio effects, and this is the quick pane. Let's go to the settings, and let me actually adjust the brightness, guys, a little bit. And if we go down to about the device, and if we go to, what do you say, Android version, it is 5.1.1, but I've heard that Android version 6, that's Marshmallow, we will be getting with the update of Cyanogen OS. So that's what we get. So again, this looks like the UI and etc. looks like what we get with the other Cyanogen devices, similar to OnePlus One. Earlier they used to use Cyanogen, but now it's Oxygen OS. So that's what you get. And if let's test this fingerprint scanner also. It has a fingerprint scanner. Let's check that. And as you can see, if you just place it, nothing happens. You have to press this button and then it works. So the fingerprint scanner looks to be fast. As you can see, it's unlocking pretty fast. Let's try to do it in this other orientation. Yeah, it is working. And I've heard that this fingerprint scanner works even with a little bit of moisture. I need to test that. Again, looking at, we have Google specific apps. This is the app folder that we have. So mostly stock Android, except the theme support that we get with Cyanogen. So this is what we get. And so that is a nice thing. Let's look at the storage that we get out of that 64 gigabytes of space. And regarding the battery, it sports a 4100 milliamp hour battery, which is a massive battery. So it'll be interesting to see how long the battery would last. But let's look at the storage as of now. So here is the storage. And out of that 64 gigabytes, we get 53.85 gigabytes of space that is available to you. Again, do note that we don't have any micro SD card support on this device, but I feel this 54 gigabytes should be more than enough. And again, it's a dual SIM device. Again, it accepts nano SIMs. Let's also quickly look at the camera, because the Lenovo team said that this one has optical image stabilization. It's a 13 megapixel camera, whereas the front facing camera is actually a 8 megapixel shooter. So this is the basic UI that we get again with Cyanogen phones. That's the one that we are getting. And the shutter speed is really quick. Let me actually show you. Let me bring an object. You just tap in and just click. So these are some of the sample shots that I took with the ZUK Z1 in outdoor conditions, and as you can see, the pictures actually come out really good, and you also get that bokeh effect very easily even in the auto mode. And here are some of the other sample shots that I have taken in natural lighting. Now, even if we move to artificial lighting and in indoor lighting conditions, I feel the camera did a very good job. In fact, considering the price point of around 13,500, I feel this is the best camera as of now. Also, as it has optical image stabilization, even the pictures that we shot in artificial lighting came out really good. Even talking about the front facing camera, I in fact shot the weekly tech talks with the front facing camera, and as you can see, the picture quality was really good. Only thing is that the audio was a little bit low to my liking. I will be definitely testing this device a lot more. So what do you think about this ZUK Z1? And for the price of about 13,500, what do you feel about this device? Do share your opinion in the YouTube comments below. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.